Welcome to 54WebMedia.com. Today's video, we're going to cover the following. 1. Logging into your 54WebMedia account if you're already a client. 2. Creating your 54WebMedia account if you're new to the site. 3. What to do if you forgot your username. And 4. Resetting your password. Now, this is currently the homepage on 54WebMedia.com. This homepage will change over time because websites are updated. So if you happen to visit 54webmedia.com and you are a client and this page looks different, all you have to do is locate this. It may look different, but always locate the login link, which will be located somewhere on the right hand side. It'll either say login or create an account. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do a login if you already have an account. Okay, it's pretty basic. This is the sign-in page. Okay, this is where you enter your username or customer number and your password. Okay, now keep in mind your customer number if you are already a client, because this is the sign-in page if you are already a client and you already have an account. If you are already a client and you have a digital receipt in your email, just know that on your receipt, on every receipt, there it showcases your customer number up top. Okay, so just in case if you like, I cannot remember what my customer number is. If you find one of your digital receipts in your email, just know that the customer number is up top. Okay, it will not showcase your username because your username is something that over time, if you want to change it, that's completely fine. But the customer number will stay the same regardless. If it's 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, and you cannot remember what your username is, just know that your customer number will still be the same 5 years down the road. Whatever customer number that you have when you actually create this account, that is going to be permanently your customer number unless you create another account. It will give you another customer number. Okay, password, of course, pretty simple. Okay, you click show to make sure that you see your password. Now keep in mind you have to enter your password in exactly the way you typed it when you first created your account. If you do not type it that way, for example, let's say your customer number is this. Okay, that's your customer number, not your username. And your password is goldfish89. Okay, now when you created your account, if it was a capital G, you need to make sure that you type a capital G. Okay, if you do not, and if it's lowercase, it will not go through. Very, very important. And once you enter your customer number and your password, it's just a matter of clicking sign in. Now, of course, this part right here is up to you. Keep me signed in on this device. You can unclick it. Doesn't change anything. But if you're one of those people that might forget your password from time to time, whatever it may be, and you keep your systems always on, then you can go ahead and leave it. And then you click sign in. Now, of course, once you click sign in, the next page it might direct you to is the two-step verification page. Okay, the two-step verification page looks like this. Okay, it will send you a text message to your phone number, and it will give you a 6-digit code. You would actually enter the 6-digit code right here. You'll click verify code, and once you do that, then you should actually be logged in. Now, once you actually do this and you are actually logged into your account, it might look like this. Okay, the next page might look like this. Now, if you see this page, you are logged into your 54WebMedia account. All you need to do from this point is up here, even though it does say sample, this part right here would actually say your name. Okay, and you would actually be able to click on this little arrow right here, and once you do that, you'll actually be able to click on your products, your renewals and billing, and you'll actually be inside your account. Now, if you do not see this page, okay, it's not a problem. You might see this page. Now, if you happen to see this page after you have logged in, then you are actually logged inside your actual account. This is the My Products page. This is why you see this little blue underline right here to let you know that you're actually logged inside your account. And of course, this is a help link right here. If you haven't gone here as a client, please, please, please go here. Okay, this is your shopping cart. If you have anything actually in your cart, such as a domain, a website, business email, SSL certificate, and it goes on and on and on. It would actually be located inside your actual account. And this right here, this is your actual account settings. Okay, this is the same as this. Okay, so if you needed to reset your PIN, okay, this is where you would go. order history right here, payment methods right there, renewals and billing right there, my profile. If you need to update your my profile, such as your your email address that is currently on file, if you need to update your home address that is currently on file, if you need to update your phone number that is currently on file, because keep in mind, once you set up your actual account, whatever information is actually under your my profile, that is where the information, if an email reminder needs to be sent, it's going to go to the email that is located on the my profile page. The renewals and billing, this is probably going to be the tab that you actually go to the most. This one in the order history. The renewals and billing, this is where it will showcase all your products that are set to auto renew. It'll actually show the billing methods per product, and it'll actually show the auto renew date. Okay, on this page, this is where you can actually update your billing method, and you can connect it to the product of your choice. If you want to update all your products to where to where all your products is linked to your new debit or credit card, you would do it here. We do not recommend going to the payment methods, because the payment methods will allow you to just create, I'm sorry, it would allow you to just update a payment method, but the payment method may not necessarily be linked to any of your products, which are going to be located here. Okay, so that is pretty much it in regards to the login inside your actual account. So, and then of course from here, if you want to go ahead and log out, you can actually log out right here. Okay, so that is logging into your account. Now, if you're new to 54webmedia.com, this is how you create an account. Very simple. Don't overthink it. Go to create an account, and you'll enter your email address, your username, and your password. Okay, so let's just say your email happens to be goldfish89@gmail.com. Okay, your username can be the same as your email address. Okay, or if you want to change it to be whatever it is, you say I'm a rock star 89, completely fine. We cannot see what your username is, but we always recommend that to where when creating an account, just use your actual email address up here. At least that way, if you need to reset anything or if you forget anything, then you can always just use your email address. Password, of course. Let's go ahead and click show. Very important. Okay, password. Now, this password is very, very weak. Okay, and it's probably very weak because as far as it's identical to your email address and your username. Okay, now of course, you must enter your password the same way that you type it here. So if it's a capital G, every time that you log in, it needs to be a capital G. Let's make this password a little bit stronger. So we're just going to do this. Just going to add. Okay. Now it's strong. Okay. Now it's strong. Now before you go ahead and click create an account, very important, screenshot. And the screenshot was just done. Screenshot your actual login information, okay? Because we do not save nor store passwords, so we cannot see what your password is. We cannot see what your username is once you create your account. The only thing that we can see inside your actual account, the only thing that we can see is just your email address, okay? And then once you're done, you can go ahead and click create an account, and your account is created, okay? Now we're gonna go back to, if you forgot your username and your password, okay? You get here. You can't remember what your username and your password is. Very simple. You can click here for your username, and you would enter the email address that you use to create your account. Okay, whatever that email address is, let's say if it was goldfish89@gmail.com. Okay, then you click continue. Okay, and it will probably prompt you to check your email. So therefore, you can go ahead and reset your password or maybe just change your username. Okay, so that's if you need to retrieve what your username is. Okay, but if your username is your email address, it's very, very simple and it's very, very easy. You won't need to do that because most people remember their email address. But if you create a custom username, most people tend to forget that unless you have a screenshot of it. So we'll go back. Your password, resetting your password, our favorite. Most people, well, I'm not gonna say most people, but a good amount of people tend to forget their password. And that is not just for 54webmedia.com, that's just across the board. Now, resetting your password, pretty simple. Okay. If you can't remember what your username is, if you can't remember what your username is, just remember your customer number. Okay. So as long as you go into your email and you find any digital receipt, or if you find the first email that you received once you created your actual account, it will have a customer number in that email. All you do is just enter it, and then you will click continue. Okay. Now, of course, it will tell you right there, no account exists with that username. Okay. So, and I just entered just a random customer number, even though it's not a real customer number. Okay. Let's say your username was Goldfish89. It's going to let you know, hey, there is no account that exists with that username. So that's why we always recommend just using your email address when you create your account, because at least that way you can enter it, and if you need to reset your password, or if you need to actually locate anything else, and that's pretty much it. From there, those are the 4 steps, 4 different things. Um, Always screenshot your credentials once you create your account. Okay, do it beforehand, so at least that way you always have it. And that's pretty much it. If you find yourself running into an issue and you can't remember, or you need some help, customer number right there. Okay, available 24/7. Okay, always remember that customer number is right there. Okay, and of course, if you're inside your actual account, just know that when you click right here, okay, a drop down will appear, and you'll actually see your PIN. Okay, it will say PIN, and then you can click view. Now, please keep in mind, if you ever need to call in, you need to provide your customer number and your 4-digit PIN. Okay, and if you need to reset your PIN or you can't find your PIN, come here to login and PIN, and it'll actually show you what your PIN is, and you can change your PIN. Okay, if you want to change your PIN to where it's the last 4 digits of your phone number, that's fine. If you want to change your PIN to where it's the last 4 digits of, your child's birthday or your anniversary date or whatever it may be, it's completely fine. Okay, but you have to have your 4-digit PIN when you call in, and you have to have your customer number, and that customer number can actually be found right here. If you click on this, drop down, show your customer number, and always remember that on all your digital receipts, your customer number is on every single receipt. Okay, and that is pretty much it. So we thank you once again. If this is your first time ever viewing one of our videos, please make sure that you view the other videos on the YouTube channel. It is so important, because most of your questions can actually be answered in the video. So we thank you. We appreciate your business, and stay tuned.